I have a 41-year-old learning disabled daughter called Leila. I knew there was something amiss the moment I looked into her eyes in the crib when she was just after she was born. But it took me about 3 years to convince the professionals that there was anything wrong. They thought I was just a first-time worrying mum. It's been a very long and interesting journey to get to where we are today, and to where Leila has arrived and settled in her own home. But before I go any further, I just want to say thank you to Michelle for all the hard work she's putting all this together. She's got so much knowledge and experience. She really is the go-to person. Come to the coffee mornings. It's true what the others were saying about you don't know what you're missing or what's available. It's good to join groups because that's how you find it all out. My biggest worry has always been what's going to happen to Leila when we're no longer on this planet. Where will she live? You know, who's going to care for her? Who's going to look after her finances? If I die tomorrow, who is going to do all that? You know, my husband's an accountant, so he looks after her finances, and I just do the stuff of, you know, supporting her. Sometimes when she goes shopping, most of the time she can do it herself. She can count, she can read. I went through BIBIC, which is the British Institute for Brain Injured Children. Within 1 year, we got her being able to read brilliantly, because my goal was, if she can read, the whole world opens up to her. And at, I don't know, 10, 11 years old, she didn't even know her alphabet. She couldn't do anything. Within that year of doing that program, she could read. Then she started to understand what she was reading, and now, you know, can't stop her. She didn't actually want to leave home. I had lots of people saying, yeah, you want to go and live on your own, don't you? And sort of trying to sow seeds in her head. No, she didn't really want to, but they kept trying to persuade her she did. And part of it was probably our fault, because I was brought up in the Middle East and I'm married to an Arab, and so children don't generally leave home until they get married. So it was hard to encourage her to move out, because her sister, it was a case of, you know, you just go when you're ready, you know, when you've got someone to move in with. And that obviously wasn't going to happen with Leila. Eventually, various care managers, social workers told us, you know, what was out there, and initially got her into a house. She was living with 4 other people, and it worked out for a while, but then the place closed down, so she had to leave. It was a very difficult process, because having got her out, we'd made that break, we then had to bring her home. Yeah, we had her at home for a while, and then this place was being built. There are 7 apartments in there, completely self-contained, and the 8th apartment is for a living person who comes in at 10 o'clock at night, and leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning. So there's always someone there at night. But in the daytime, she's able to take care of herself. If she's not doing stuff in her job she's got, or at BMIC, then she's back home. And she comes home at weekends. What I'm trying to say is there's something out there for everybody to live in, whatever suits them. It's really, really important, no matter how hard it is, to make that provision, to find where they can live. And you start it now, before you become old and, you know, incapacitated. You want to be able to help them put their home together. And then they've got that place, it's there, finished, you know. And then when you die, it's okay, but it's not a double whammy. They don't lose their parents and their home. They've already got their place. So it's, I mean, I know parents who say, oh no, I can't make my child go and live somewhere else. They have to be with me. That's actually quite selfish. It's hard, but you must, as your children get older, move them into a place that they can be happy in. They probably won't be ever happy, completely happy without you. Of course they won't. No one's going to love them like we do. But at least they will feel you in their home if you've made that home with them, for them. From being told that she should be put into a home 38 years ago and just get on up with our lives, she's now able to do so much for herself.